Okay, new video. Does food matter? Well, you tell me. So if we look at the stats of the food in general, let's take salads, right? The salads give 30% work speed, chickpea saute 30%, fried chickpea 30%, whatever this thing's called, I think it gives 30% or 50. I'm not too sure. But the Duma chowder definitely gives 50. I always give my hard workers the Duma chowder. So we're gonna look at this one. This has no work speed whatsoever. We're gonna look at it now. The work speed is at 50%. So the Mazzarino hamburger does in fact give it. So we're gonna look at this one. What's the bonus at now? 50% as well. So the Mazzarino and the Duma both offer 50%. But if we were to give it like a salad or a saute or even whatever that thing's called, you know, the rates are gonna be extremely low. A lot lower. 30% right there on the food. We look at the what is this? Fried chickpea, and now it's at 30% as well. But they all offer different stats along with the work speed, right? Some of them increase work speed and decrease sanity, society, whatever the hunger thing. Others will offer like an increase or a massive decrease on satiety, hunger, keep you full, have different nutrition values, massive sanity boost and whatnot. So they all have their own specific, you know, values. Like the minestrones are the most budgeted foods ever that lots of people are using that cost what? The onions, carrots, potatoes, and I think milk maybe. Right? These things keep you full for a while. Look at that. A good amount of sanity and nutrition. Looking at it on myself. Where am I on myself, please and thank you? What am I doing? I am at 40% work speed. So from a is it a minestrone? Yeah, so I don't think it was supposed to give me 40% though. Is it always, was it supposed to give me 40%? Let me try it on the 30%er. Yeah, it gives 40%. That's nasty. That is insanity, dude. Because the Mazzarino and the Duma chowders, these both offer 50% work speed, which is 10% more, but that still is pretty significant. But you have to obtain them through either the expedition, which is only from the Mazzarino, or from the pals around here. Right? I don't have my Hanyu, but you get the idea. So the food does matter when it comes to the workspace. When it comes to combat, they all provide such a magnificent boost from one another. And we're talking about, where's my elk idea? You look at this. This offers 20% attack. This offers 20% attack. Brown Cherry offers 321 nutrition and 40 sanity, while the Locomoco Elk Idea one offers basically half that. And then the Mammoth comes in clutch with the 400 by 50, while the other Brown Cherry is 32 by 40, and the Elk is 17 by 20. So it's a big gap, right? It's a massive gap, and they all provide their insane values. Okay? So yes, food does matter, and we're gonna talk about it even more when it comes to the, hang on, let me take those out. When it comes to the raid bases. Look, I have 1,000, 1,000, and 2,400. Okay, I want to show you guys something. Depending on your raid pals, what you have in your raid bases, will dictate whether or not you should, technically, quote-unquote, very lightly saying should, okay, slot in either defensive or offensive foods. This base right here has, I think, a lot of my defensive pals, maybe. Let me look and see my human tides. So one of these guys is supposed to be, yeah, 70% defense. Because he has Burly Body, Diamond Body, and Legend. And then he has this, whatever this thing is called, Vampiric, right? He has all three of the main like abilities that are great for raids. He's at a flat 2,000, 2,100 and 2,200, no food added. If I were to put this bad boy into my inventory, give him a Gale Claw, he's now at 2,500 defense. That's actually pretty insane. That's actually really insane. Okay, but the thing here is his attack dropped by like 200 because he doesn't have the Brown Cherry or the Mammoth. So depending on your own oh god, where did I put it? Your own preference will dictate what you want for the stats. Okay. Oh wait, he's at 21 again. Now he's at 27. It's probably because of the PAL. Yeah, the research. So that's actually really scary. 2700 defense. If I have, where are my knocklimbs? Hang on. Aha. This dude is a abomination. He's 70% as well, just like my human side. Look at his stats right now. He's at 2700 without the research. That's how much the human tide has now, right? If I were to pop him a Gale Claw, Nikajaga, he's now at 3400. Alright? Now, we're gonna test him out real quick on what his actual stat is in the Steel Guardian mode. Now, he's at 7400. Oh my god. And then, I think he loses his stats when he's in here. Yeah, so now, but with the research effect, he's at 3600. Right, so he's at a massive amount. If you just have a bunch of raid pals that are just vampiric with the LDB, B as in Burly Body, you're looking at 70% defense, plus 25, and then the research, right? They are extremely tanky, and they will not die as long as they have Vampiric, because Vampiric heals them for 5%. That's why I like to say, depending on your pals and your specific base, and how you want to orientate your raid bases and whatnot, you should, by the way, lightly saying should, dictate it with defensive foods. I like defensive foods. The Gale Claw offers similar stats in terms of nutrition as a Gratine. Excuse me. But, yeah. I don't think the Gratine would override. I don't know actually if it overrides the Gale Claw. If it does, that would suck. So I'm actually going to test it out for the sake of you guys watching. Let's say I chomp on this. And now I have the stats of a god. I have 1000 defense with 25% on the food. If I eat it again, I have 10%. So it does override it. So that's actually a big fat no-no. Oh god, that's very dangerous. So we're not gonna ride with that at all. Then we're gonna go to this base and see what we got for the foodies. I'm gonna take that away. So these guys are just riding on attack power. So when I say attack power, the reason why I want these guys to have the attack power is because lots of them are actually very strong, while the other base is very tanky. Alright, so they both kind of finish at around the same time. It's just that these guys don't die as much as those guys do. Even though those guys are tanky, they actually no, these guys take a longer time. These guys die a lot. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like it's because I don't have equivalency. So I do have some Selines in this base, and I have a lot of water dragons who get obliterated by Ryu's Electro Phase. Because that base has most of my earth guys, so you get what I mean. But defense, offense, I feel like more power to the offensive ones is better than going defensive, because at the end of the day, you want them to do as much damage as possible, even though they're going to get one shot. Like a 25% defense boost will not save them, so that's why you want to go 25% offense boost. So yes, food does matter, and that's pretty much all I wanted to really talk about. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions on how to do a farming route for the raid pals, click the link in the corner, because that will showcase the food route that I take. Yep. It's very simple. You gotta have level 54 though, preferably, so you can access the power disassembly, so you can get double rewards, double loot. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. My goodness. Leave a comment down below, like the video. See ya. Bye.